Hi there, welcome back to my channel. So in this new video, I'll be talking about how you can supercharge your terminal on Mac and make it more colorful and enable auto suggestions, which will help you in auto completing the commands as soon as you start typing in the terminal. So basically, this video is inspired by the comment which I received in one of my last videos, where I got a comment mentioning that how did I enable auto suggestions in my terminal. So basically, I'll be talking about that in this video, how I enabled the auto suggestions as well as how I made my terminal more colorful than the boring, plain, simple terminal. So without waiting any further, let's start today's video. This is the current terminal which I had, and people saw that whenever I write any command, you can see that auto suggestions is helping me to complete the commands. So basically, auto suggestions is nothing but it refers to my past commands which I have executed on my machine, and it automatically suggests those commands according to the text which I am writing on the terminal. So this is what we'll be looking into, how to make your terminal to look like this colorful and enable auto suggestions as well as syntax highlighting. If you see, this code is getting highlighted in dark green and this is like light green. So like that, if you see any command, for example, if I say node, you can see that if the command is not available on your machine, it will automatically highlight as red. And if it is available, then it will change the color from red to green. So like that, I can see syntax highlighting as well, which will be helpful to know that whether this command will execute successfully or not. Now let's revert my terminal to mimic the basic terminal which you normally get when you use your new Mac machine.
A few moments later.
You can see now that my terminal has been restored to its previous default state. So this is the default terminal you see when you have the new Mac. Since my machine theme is set as dark, that's why this terminal is also being displayed as dark. So if you notice, my terminal is ZSH based. So I will be pronouncing ZSH as Zsh. And now let's start formatting this terminal and make it more colorful and enable the auto suggestions as well. First thing you will be required is to install the Oh-My-Zsh tool. This tool is an open source tool. It is available on GitHub. It has almost 161,000 stars on GitHub during this recording. So to install this, we will follow the documentations which are available in their README. Let's open the table of content. They are getting started and all is available here. So let's go in the getting started section. So for basic installation, we'll be following this basic installation. So I'll be using this curl command to install Oh-My-Zsh on my terminal. I'll copy this command and I'll paste it here. So you can see that this tool has been installed on my machine. And as soon as it was installed, my terminal got a little bit colorful. You can see this tilde means basically the user profile. So earlier you can see the user profile was visible here. Now this formatting is a little bit changed and it is been more colorful. Now let's open my ZSHRC file. So the ZSHRC file has been modified by Oh-My-Zsh tool. As soon as you install it, it will modify this profile with its default setting. So I'll require my previous settings which I already had. So what I have done is in my previous ZSHRC file, I had created some small bash files which I'll be sourcing here. So these files are available here in profile files. I'll do source tilde slash profile hyphen file slash alias dot sh. Similarly, I'll do for other two files. Other is paths.sh. I'll just put it paths. And the last one is secret values. Hyphen values. I'll save this file. And in the terminal, I'll do the source. ZSH. So still we have not enabled auto suggestions. We will enable the auto suggestions in a moment, but before that, let's make this terminal more colorful. So to make this terminal more colorful, we'll be using another tool called Power Level 10K. So this tool is also an open source tool, and it is a ZSH theme, which makes this terminal more colorful. So you can see in the screenshot, there are different styles which are available for this Power Level 10K, which makes the terminal more colorful and more intuitive. You can see there's different styles over here, and according to your preference, you can select any style which you like. So we'll follow the getting started section. So here, first step we need to do is install this recommended fonts. So when you open that link, it will take you to this page where they have given links to the recommended font. So you need to click on each of these links to download these fonts on your machine. Once it is downloaded, you need to double click on each of the file to install it. Once it is installed, you will configure your terminal to use these fonts. So in your Apple terminal, you will open the terminal preferences, and in the profile, you will select the text and use this particular font. So let's check that out. So here in my terminal, I'll press Command comma to open the preferences. And in this preferences, I'll be going on profile and text. Here you can see that this font is already selected in my case. So I don't need to do that step again. So after setting up this terminal with the recommended font, we'll do the second step, which is install Power Level 10K itself. I'll click on this. It will take me to the installation step. So there are many options available which you can use. Since we have installed already Oh-My-Zsh, I'll be clicking on that. I'm using this step to install this Power Level 10K. So here there is a copy option. I'll use the first command over here. Click on copy. I'll go in the terminal. I'll paste the command over here and press enter. So as soon as I enter, this repository gets cloned and it is saved in the Oh-My-Zsh folder. The only thing which I need to do now is in my ZSH RC file, I need to change the ZSH theme. So I'll just need to copy this theme in my ZSH RC file. I'll go to that Zsh theme, which is currently set as Robbie Russell. I'll select that and I'll replace it with Power Level 10K / Power Level 10K and save the file. Now, if I open this new terminal, I'll be taken to the Power Level 10K configuration. So instead of closing this and restarting, I can also do exec ZSH. So this will automatically restart my terminal, and you can see this configuration has started for Power Level 10K. So this is a wizard. We just need to follow all the steps along. So once you have configured your terminal with the recommended fonts, all these special characters you will be able to see it correctly, because it will check for these different characters. So it will ask like, does this look like a diamond? So yes, it looks like a diamond. So I'll select Y. Now it will ask that whether this character looks like a lock. So yes, it looks like a lock. And select yes. Does this looks like an upward arrow? Yes, it looks like. All these icons fit between the crosses. Yes, it fits. Now the prompt style. Which prompt style do I like? So I like the lean style. So I'll select one. And what character set do I like? So I like the ASCII character set. I'll select two. Now, how many colors do I prefer? I prefer 256 colors, so I'll select one. Should my terminal show the current time when the command has been executed? I prefer a 12-hour format. In case if you don't prefer, you can select no. In that case, I'll select one. So next is prompt height. I prefer one line prompt. So I'll select one. And prompt spacing, I prefer compact spacing. So I'll select one. And prompt flow, I prefer fluent flow. I'll select two. The next, enable transient prompts. So I prefer the default theme like this. I'll select no. Instant prompt mode. I'll select the verbose, which is the recommended one. I'll select one. Power level 10K config file already exists. So it was previously configured in my machine. In your case, it won't be configured, so this step might not come for you. So in my case, I'll select yes, override. Apply these changes to ZSHRC. So these changes will be applied to my ZSHRC file, and I'll select yes. Now it is applied. So now you can see the timing is also coming. Now you can see, like, if I do CD documents, now this terminal has become more colorful. Now let's enable the auto suggestions. To enable auto suggestions, we'll be using the Zsh plugin, which is ZSH Auto Suggestions. So this is a plugin for Oh-My-Zsh, and we'll be following the installation steps provided in the installation guide over here. So in the installation, there are many options available which you can follow to install this plugin. I'll be following the Oh-My-Zsh setup because we have this setup on my machine. I'll select the first command, copy, and in the terminal, I'll just simply paste the command and press enter. So this is now, this repository has been cloned to the plugins directory, and this is now downloaded on my machine. Next step is I need to enable this in my plugins section in ZSHRC file. So I just copy this plugin name, and in this ZSHRC, I'll go to the plugins section, which is over here. I'll give a space and I'll paste that plugin name over here. Save it. Next, I need to source that ZSHRC file. /.zshrc. Now, as soon as this is sourced, now as soon as I type any command, for example, C, now all these commands are getting auto suggestions. Now, terminal is automatically suggesting the commands which I'm trying to type. For example, the last command which I used for source, as soon as I start typing, it will show me the suggestion. And I can simply press the right button to complete the suggestion. And I can press enter. So now let's enable the syntax highlighting for the terminal. So for this, I'll be using another plugin called Zsh syntax highlighting. All these things, all these tools are open source. You can simply follow the steps in the GitHub repositories. I'll be posting the links for all of these tools in the description box below. So do check them out. So here I'll be following the installation guide, which is mentioned in the README. I'll click on that. Here, there are also different options which you can use to install this plugin. So I'll be using the step with Oh-My-Zsh, similar to the last plugin. I'll copy this command. In the terminal, I'll paste the command, press enter. Similar to the previous plugin, this is also installed in the plugins directory. And the next step is again to enable this plugin. So I'll copy the plugin name, and in the ZSHRC file, I'll put a space again and paste this plugin name, save it. And in the terminal, I'll again do source, and it is now enabled. So as soon as I now type any command, and if I've not completed my command, it will assume that this command is not installed on my machine. So it will highlight in red. Once I complete the command and this command is available on my machine, then it will be in green. If it is not available, then it will be show in red. So you can come to know that this command is not installed before even executing the command. So that's how you make your terminal colorful and enable auto suggestions, which will help you in writing your commands faster. Hope you like this video, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more such videos, and press the bell icon to get notified whenever the new video is published on this channel. And if you have any suggestions and any queries related to any of the topics related to testing, test automation, or any suggestions or feedbacks for me to improve the quality of the videos which I'm making on this channel, Drop those suggestions and feedbacks in the comment section below. I would really love to hear all your opinion on the contents which I'm creating. Also, if you're interested in learning mobile automation using APM 2.0, check out this playlist next, where I am creating a complete APM 2.0 course, which you can refer and learn the mobile automation using APM 2.0. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video.